Hey everyone, welcome back to the Sunny Side. I'm Sonny, and today, this video right here, right now, is the Astro Tarot reading for Aries for the month of January 2017. Hey everyone, I'm Sonny, and I hope everyone's having an absolutely super amazing day. Check this out, right? I'm not in the music studio in Van City anymore. I sold it, and now I'm in the T-Dot. I'm just chilling out here for a couple of months before, I move on. But check this out. Still gonna burn myself in the light. Ah! You can't escape the light, player. It's just the way it is. Alright, just to let okay, then that's just the way it is. We'll try not to drag this video on too long, but I am going to do my best to give all Aries a super amazing reading and let you know what's going on. Just to remind everyone, I am a professional astrologer. I do write the horoscopes for some of the newspapers up here in Canada, and, I am a professional I guess I do give professional tarot readings as well. And if you want a personal reading, the only way you can really do is get a personal reading, right? So message me at the email above. There is because I was moving in December, I didn't get a chance to do any personal readings in December, so I'm going to continue the sale. Everything is 50% off still for the month of January for everyone. It's right there. It's right there. And that's the action. Let's get down with it. Alright, what else do we need to know as we keep chugging along? Oh yeah, I also give kind of pay what you can, $5 suggestion tarot readings, these kind of readings here, on the live stream on the Sunny Side right here. So if you want one of those, right, then simply tune in to one of the live streams and check that action out. Join the Sunny Side and together it's a beautiful day. Woo! Anyways, that's the action. We have tons and tons. Now that I've relocated, I temporarily relocated anyways, there are lots of live streams going on. Anyways, that's the action. Let's get down to it. Just let everyone know in this room, these are, when my sister was alive, she was an amazingly prolific artist, and these are some of her paintings. And my mom's run 17 consecutive Boston marathons, and these are some of her medals lying around all over the place here. And this medal here that you can't see, this, I think she got this when she won the one of these marathons. Whatever, there's medals all over the house. And ooh, the light! Ooh, the light! The light! It's a beautiful day to be beautiful. I'm so happy to be back doing the videos, and shortly I'll make... Okay, enough! Aries don't like this. And I only reshuffled one deck of cards. Alright, here we go, Aries. Do. Okay, settle down, settle in, fast forward the video, back up the video, do whatever you gotta do. But the readings are a little longer now because I've added a bunch of stuff to them. And mind you, when we do the personalized readings, I get to look at your astrological chart to really fine-tune everything for you. But for now, here we go. So I'm going to start off with the Ascended Masters cards. Now, obviously, these cards are new to me. They belong to my father, who's a transpersonal psychotherapist here well, when he retired, he became he went to psychic school. So, and these are some of his cards, and he lent them to me to read to you guys, and on the live stream, they really like them, so I'm giving them to you guys right now. Here we go. Do. Okay. Dear Aries. Oh, man. Okay, Aries, to kick off the year for January 2018, and I got to be honest, I haven't actually looked at the astrology yet. I'm still waiting for my computers to get here. My astrology computers. They're PC. This is Mac, right? Astrology computers to get here. And when they do, then I'll make the yearly horoscopes for you guys. But for now, we have Sir Francis of Assisi, and this is, or St. Francis, okay? And it's Follow Your Heart. Aries. So you got to start off 2018 with following your heart. And, normally I would give you guys all the interpretations, like my personal thing, and tell you guys what each little detail in here, all the symbols mean in the pictures. But for today, anyways, because, I got to do all the videos, I'm just going to read it straight from the book, and then we'll do the tarot reading in a sec. Alright, now just to let you guys know, before we begin, Aries, I know it's Aries, right? But St. Francis of Assisi he was one of the guys, he started the Franciscan order, and he was able to talk to animals. So it's kind of Cancerous kind of energy, like because Cancer is one of the signs that's like really into animals. I mean, Sagittarius is the sign that like outdoors, likes nature and stuff. And Cancer is the one that has the really big fondness for animals. And but anyways, Aries are the pioneers of the zodiac, right? And this is saying follow your heart. Not that any Aries is going to follow anything except themselves, right? Okay, so here we go. Saint Francis. Let's see what this action says. Saint Francis of Assisi was born to a wealthy Italian cloth merchant, but he later renounced his inheritance to follow an aesthetic, spiritual path. Yeah, like anybody can anybody relate? Okay. All right. As he volunteered in hospitals and ministered to the sick, he gained followers who eventually became the Franciscans. Right? He started the Franciscan order. It's not exactly like the Knights of Ren, right? Okay. It's a little. Many legends speak of Saint Francis's ability to communicate with animals, and today he's the patron saint of the environment and animals. Call upon Saint. Oh, that you guys see this? The sunlight suddenly coming in. I just started the reading, and all of a sudden, sunlight is everywhere. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Call upon Saint Francis for help in situations where your family and friends don't understand your choices or spiritual path or any issue involving animals. Because Saint Francis talked to animals, right? But I was going to say that again. Call upon, so Aries, because this is like very Aries kind of thing. Call upon Saint Francis for help in situations where your families or friends don't understand your choices. And a lot of people don't understand the choices that Aries makes, seriously. Or your spiritual path. Totally, a lot of people don't understand when Aries does that. Or issues involving animals. Okay, so like, oh, okay. I mean, if you have a problem with animals, then let me know. Right? If your pet's sick, then let me know. I know we'll figure it out. I know that in astrology we have answers to that. I can find it like in seconds. I can find it by looking at your chart. But anyways, that's a personalized thing. Okay, here we go. So the rest of the card. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, there we go. The answer to your question is in your heart. This card signifies that you can trust your heart's true desires, even if you can't clearly see how the outcome will appear or manifest. This is a situation where you're called upon to walk in faith and be true to yourself. The universe will ensure that your needs are met and will help with your relationships as you make life changes. Additional meanings for this card. You already know what to do. Trust your intuition and take action accordingly. Your feelings are accurate and valid. You're guided to make important and happy life changes. You're receiving true divine guidance through your feelings and intuition. Makes sense? So Francis of Assisi, he kind of did things his own way, you know? Like he went and he used to, you know, talk to the animals. Yo, player, what's up? Moo, moo, moo. You know, that was the deal. So, every scene, that was the deal. Anyways, Aries, call upon St. Francis if nobody's understanding your action. Oh, go into the light, Sonny. Oh, the light. Oh. Oh, it burns! It burns! The double Scorpio going into the light is bad. Okay, whatever. Here we go, Aries. Here's your tarot reading. Okay, the first card, premier, numero uno. The Fool, right? And I'm using the deck. I'm using the deck today. Oh my God. I'm using the Dark Fairy Tale deck. Those who don't know, those who don't follow the channel, I'm using the Dark Fairy Tale deck that my sexy little crab got for me. Hey baby, I super, super, super love you. Mwah, you're the most important person in my life, and I wouldn't even be doing these videos if it wasn't for you. Thanks, hot stuff. Alright, and together, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day because, you know, you're the one who makes it a beautiful day for me. And the rest of the sunny-siders. Not so much as I... Go to the light, Sunny! Okay, so Aries, here we go. The Fool card. Now check this card up. This card's a little different than some of the other cards, you know, some of the other decks. But what we have in the Fool card is the inception of an idea, right? It's like thinking about doing it. The idea hasn't been given birth yet. It's the planning stages, you know. Tarot comes into the world. It hasn't really started yet. See, the number of the card is 0. The story hasn't quite begun, but you're thinking of starting the story. So as the year begins, Aries, you should be thinking of doing something like, hey man, let's, you know, maybe I kind of want to be doing that kind of action, and how am I going to make that scene happen? Alright, so that's the deal as we begin the year 2018 for Aries. Now, First and foremost, now I don't like to put these cards together because they're different, cards have different energies, right? Like this is telling one story and this is telling a completely different story, and I don't like to mix the stories usually. That's why this is, anyways, this one is saying follow your heart. Do it, and Aries are going to do it anyways, right? But do it even if no one else sees what you're doing, okay? Because it's like it's your life, it's your journey. And this says you're starting out on your own journey. Now, there is a warning in this particular card, and it means, it is naive energy. The thing with Tarot is Tarot doesn't know if what's going to happen, right? He's stepping over the precipice into the new world. It's the inception of an idea. Should we do it? I don't know, man. Yeah. Am I prepared? Aries, you're going to be asking yourselves. Aries doesn't usually ask themselves this question, but like, if a question does arise, if you're prepared, well, the answer is, I don't know. Well, we'll see with the other card. But there's something I do know. This particular card says you have all the tools you necessary. This card says that you already have all of the tools necessary to complete your journey. So it's not really that big of a deal or not big of a deal or anything involved with that. You can do it. But there's a warning here. It's naive energy, and there's a high possibility that people are going to take advantage of you. So even if you're not starting something new, keep your eyes open for people trying to take advantage of you. Because so far, we say follow your heart, and people are not going to understand you, right? Call upon the animals and the wisdom of nature if you feel alone and isolated, which is like an Aries kind of, So an Aries needs people. They're on the people axis. But careful. People are going to try and take advantage of you, Aries, and it's not the greatest way to start the year. But you have everything you need to succeed. The next card is the Lover's card. The Lover's card is awesome. Now, in the story of Tarot, when we have the Lovers, Tarot's at the crossroads, and he doesn't, he has the crossroads, right? Should I go this way? Should I go that way? And there's a question at hand. Should I go with what I know, or should I go with what's new? Right? And that's the question that you might be asking yourself right now, Aries. In addition to that, in some decks, there are three people, and this card does symbolize a bit of a love triangle where you might want one thing or one person or one dream or destiny or path, but there's another path that's calling out to you, and the path that you want like something else, like it's a love triangle, right? But in this particular, so you got to watch out for that, right? And that would normally indicate that there is someone who wants you and someone who has their eyes open in a wonderful way for you. However, you may or may not, you might currently have desires on someone else. And astrologically, I really do have to look at your chart, right, to tell you exactly what's going on. But Aries, like, this is a normal thing. Quite often, Mars is what we go after, Venus is what we attract, and the moon is what we want, right? And in this situation, we have the Lover's card. Okay, so I'll say that again. Mars is what we go after, Venus is what we attract, the moon is what we want. And they're all three completely different celestial bodies orbiting in their own cycles. And, their energies are in different ways. So you might want that thing, but this is the thing that's coming. So you just got to keep aware of that. But whenever the Lover's card pops up, it does mean you are going to make the right decision. So move forward with confidence and grace because, your action is going to succeed. And finally, we have the High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess means it's everything that's behind the scenes. It's all of the consciousness. It's all the pre-consciousness, post-consciousness, like their post-consciousness. It's like, oh no, man, I hit the goal post-consciousness. Oh no, that game's not going. No, we have the Magician comes, and the Magician gives form to everything, right? The Magician is manifestation, as above, as below, and it brings, tangible everything to the story. But then we get to the High Priestess, and the High Priestess adds all consciousness to everything. Now, here's the practical situation going forward, and I'll explain it. So Aries, you are starting a new journey. It's January, so it's not that weird, but people might be trying to take advantage of you. You do have to follow your heart. You do have a decision that you have to make, and there's a path that you have to walk. And as you walk through this path, Aries, or you can run through it, right? It's Aries, you don't have to wait for anybody. No, there is a force there that's going to be blocking you, and you're not going to see it. All right? That's what you got to be. So Aries, be careful for people treating you as if you're naive and you don't know what you're doing. All right? Careful for that. And know that there's going to be some kind of action blocking your way a little bit, and you got to work through it. Because in this particular deck, you can see in this particular version of the card, you can see there's like a path that you have to walk through to get to the light at the other side to walk through. The High Priestess is standing in your way. Now, in the Royal Arch, you know, I'm a Royal Arch Freemason. In the Royal Arch, there are some veils that you have to walk through before you get to the light. And that's somewhat, you know, these two particular stories, there's overlap in these stories. Well, they tell the same story, right? Okay, so in this situation, you got to walk through the veil to get to the light at the other side. But you're not going to see it. Someone's standing in your way, but you're going to make the right decision. And if you have any questions, you know, comments, or if you want to know what the action is, or if you'd like a personal reading, just message me at the email above and do it, you know, pretty soon, because the sale's on until the end of January, because I didn't read any cards in December. And if you want, or just tune in to the live stream. And that's the action. Oh, that's not the action. I'm giving you guys a little bonus right now, because I'm kind of, you know, I'm having happy. We also give out the fortune stick. And here's the fortune stick for Aries. So once again, the Ascended Master, St. Francis de Assisi, says, commune with nature. Whenever, you know, if people don't get your action, then get out and talk to a tree, talk to the animals, you know. Use the energy of the animals to warm your heart and keep you focused. According to the Tarot, people are going to be treating you like the fool, right? Aries, people they're going to try and take advantage of you. But the lovers are saying everything is going to be cool. You're going to make the right choices, and you got to walk through the unknown and watch for the sabotage. Watch for unknown sabotage and blocks, but you're going to make it to the other side, and that's how January's going to begin for Aries. And finally, according to the fortune sticks, it says changes every 7 years will occur. Like, what the hell? Changes every 7 years will occur to you, which is not so weird, but this card is alluding to your Saturn transits. Right, but if you want to know more, then you're going to have to tune in or ask me personally. Changes every 7 years, Aries, will occur to you. And that's the action. From TheSunnySide.net, I'm Sonny, wishing everybody, all Aries, the absolute super duper best of a January. You know, from myself, on behalf of myself and everyone here on the TheSunnySiders, you know, my sexy little crap, you know, the love of my life. And, you know, everyone here on the sunny side, to all Aries out there, wishing everyone the absolute best of a super beautiful 2018. And I'll see you guys soon.